Hey guys, today I'm going to make ham empanadas. I need to use up some leftover ham that I have in my freezer from a ham dinner we had. And this will be great for you guys to use up some Easter ham. This is what I've got. I would say that's maybe 3 cups of ham, about. And then I am going to put all of my stuff in my food processor and mix it. I'm a mom of 6 kids, and one of my boys is the pickiest eater ever. Ever. I'm telling you. I mean, the kid does not like a single vegetable. He will eat raw carrots, but only because I force him, not out of choice by any means. He would never ever eat a vegetable if you didn't make him. Oh my gosh, you need to be smarter than the food processor, Kim. Okay, this is gonna be my tamed down version, but I will give you the actual, what I normally would do for this recipe. And this is something I created on my own a while ago, just to use up some leftovers that I had of ham. So again, I'm hoping that you guys get a chance to try this because it's super easy and it's delicious with your ham leftovers from Easter. Okay, so I'm going to take a half an onion, and I'm of the school that if a half an onion is good, a whole onion's even better. And if I weren't going to feed this to my kids, I would be putting a whole onion in here. But I'm putting in a half an onion. I'm putting in about, I don't know, maybe a third of a bell pepper. You can totally leave this out. When I make this and my mom is with us, I use poblano peppers because she doesn't like green peppers, but you can use green peppers, poblano peppers, no peppers if that's the way you want to go, however you want to do that. Okay, I'm going to mix this up and get these really tiny because, again, I've got kiddos that just won't eat regular vegetables. So let's see if I can get this pulsed enough that it doesn't really look like food anymore. So to this, I am going to add my ham. About 4 ounces of cream cheese. About 4, whoops. Let's take one out. Okay, about 4 ounces of cream cheese went in there. Yeah, those days we can't open anything. Just gonna try these scissors. Hopefully this works. Now I have all these little tiny pieces of plastic everywhere. What the heck? It's so hard to open. Okay, I'm going to put in about a cup of this shredded cheese. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to put in a big handful. You can put in a little bit more if you want. Here you go. And a squirt of Dijon. That's optional. And I'm going to do a squirt of mayo too. And again, this is optional. The other stuff will work just fine. I like a little bit more flavor though. There you go. If you want less fat, leave the mayo out.
You could drink the fat.
And you're just going to make this all smooth and creamy.
Yeah, well, I'm using noise. Okay. All right, so everybody ready? Here we go. Something. I hear something. Where is it? It's coming from Joey.
Let's take a look. Yeah, I'll pull out that big piece of onion because that's way too big for one of my kids. It looks pretty good. I think it's all mixed well together. I'm just going to taste a little bit, make sure it tastes okay. Doesn't need anything else. But yeah, you don't want to add any salt. The ham is already salty. The Dijon mustard adds a little flavor if you add it. But again, you don't have to. If you don't like mustard, don't add it. The way I like to do it is I use these silk pads on my cookie sheets. And I'm going to use store-bought flaky biscuits. Can you see? Okay, these are just Walmart brand. You can use the Pillsbury brand if you prefer those. And they're butter flavored because that's all they had. I think that if you could do the filling up at the night before maybe, and then just fill these when you get home from work. I mean, maybe you could even fill them up ahead of time. I've never left the dough out overnight, but as long as you cover it and maybe leave it like a wet towel over the top of it, it should be fine. I don't think it will dry out or anything. So you could probably get away with doing that too, to make these up ahead. These freeze great though. After you make them and you cook them, if you have leftover, you can always pop them in the freezer in a bag and then just heat them up. I do mine in the air fryer to reheat them. So they're kind of like a little hot pocket. Here's some mushroom caps. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the topping on top of those. And that'll be my dinner. There we go. And that's what I'll have, in this little bite. So I'll probably have that to go with a little salad or something. And then, like I said, for the kids, some of them will eat salad, but I'm just going to put some carrots on the table and the macaroni salad, and I think they'll all be happy. And have plenty of food. And this is actually just with leftover ham that I had from one meal. I think I bought the hams when they were on sale at Walmart. It must have been 50 cents a pound. I bought two, I think, two big ones. That's all that would fit in my freezer at the time. Sometimes I wish I had more freezer space so I could really stock up. When I see a really good deal like that, ham is one of my favorite things. Okay. If you don't want to do these individual biscuits, you could also do, have you seen those rings where you, where they put out crescent rolls in a ring and then you fill it up with whatever. One of my girlfriends, I'm sure she's watching this, so I'm not going to call her out, but one of my girlfriends, they do a breakfast ring that's really delicious. It's got sausage and eggs and cheese and stuff in it, and it looks so yummy. And I'm sure you could do the same thing with this ham. To give you a different take on it, you could even add eggs to it if you wanted. It would make a great filling for an omelet. That's a great idea. I love that. Who just thought of that? Oh, is that me? What else? What else can we do with this? If you have an idea, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I have one more can of biscuits. If you run out of filling before you fill all your biscuits, just cook the biscuits like you normally would and just have biscuits another night or for breakfast the next day. Hopefully I remember to show you what they look like in the oven. I have been known to make food and be so excited to eat it that I never get a picture of it. I'm actually going to bake these ahead of time and see if I can get them to come out right for you guys on camera. And then just serve them to my family later. And then these are the mushrooms. And I'm going to bake those at the same time I'm baking the biscuit. I just took these out of the oven a little while ago. I let them cool off some so I could hold on to the pan without burning myself. And that's what they look like. And then inside, there you go. My kids are gonna devour these. This is mine with the stuffed mushrooms. I hope you guys tried this recipe. If you do, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know if you like it and what you think.